I'm currently sat in Boredale, the Boredale near the O'Gill Fells, and I'm waiting for Uncle Pete to turn up. We're doing a walk and camp. This valley I've always wanted to visit. I've driven past it umpteen times when I've been going elsewhere on the motorway, and I've always looked up and imagined the kind of things that I might see here, the birds and stuff. And it makes me think of my dad, because my dad were the same. We'd drive up, going somewhere else, and he'd just glance up this valley and say, next spring I'll go up there and I might see red starts, and I might see pied flycatchers. Anyway, he never made it, so it's my turn today. Bit of the local geology here. I think these are part of the Coniston Grits, Silurian stuff. There's a red start down here. I'm not sure whether the camera's picking it up. Singing. Uncle Pete's just ahead. This valley is magnificent. We've had a cuckoo cuckooing, we've had a cuckoo flying over, there's red start singing down there, tree pipit back there. Just classic upland northern England valley species. Uncle Pete! You can see the strata dipping on that face across. So we're in the upper valley now. We've passed the farm down there, and it's getting more. The plantation on this side. I don't know whether you've seen that behind me. I thought it was gorse on the hillside over there. It's actually broom. It's a fantastic valley, this. It's just not seen a soul really. It's just different. It's almost like the link between the lakes and the O'Gills, but I don't know. I'd say it has more of a lakeland feel. Yeah, it's a very interesting looking valley. So up here, I don't think we've got much further to go, but we're near the valley head, and then we're going to cut up onto this ridge up here, up to the left, and we'll camp somewhere up there. So that's our first objective on the ridge. That's Ashstead Fell. Ooh, this is a bit steep. Lots of little level bits so to recover. Bit of the local geology here. Now, these are not your Coniston Grits, I don't think. I think these are lavas, or bedded lavas, ashes, rhyolite maybe. Look at them layers there. Bridging move, that. Ignore the bit on me, sat on my arse. Oh, right. Shall I put something a bit warmer on? There's Uncle Pete just sorting out his tarp. We've got a rather nice spot here on the, hang on a minute, sort of north-east side of the fell. And we're in like a little depression overlooking the valley of Boredale. Really nice spot. Quite sheltered as well because it was quite bluey on the top. Right folks, I'm just going to show you Uncle Pete's excellent setup. So he's going for the bivvy and tarp. Look at that, it's good, isn't it? very impressed. Now that's the farm we passed earlier, so where we are, we're sort of hidden, so if we have lights on, we're not going to be seen.
You can see that across there. Where's my finger? Just above there, it's like you can see the old ridge and furrow system.
So a bit further info on where we are. This line across here is the Owgills, of course. If you look down there, you can just see a little snippet of the motorway. That's where we've parked the M6. Now the distant hills there, that's like the North Pennines. I mean, Cross Fell's obscured, but I suppose that's probably around Mickle Fell area. And up there is just sort of the northern end of Malastang Edge and Nine Standards Rig. Me and Lee did a brilliant camp on Nine Standards Rig a couple of years ago. Fantastic it was, and I dropped a right bollock. Got all my lovely footage, and then when I got home, inadvertently, it ended up in my recycle bin, and then I emptied my recycle bin. I didn't know it was there. I don't know what happened. Really annoying.
Yeah, that was a bit of a workout, wasn't it? Across there, with our little detour.
Yeah, I knew it paid off.
Big shout out to Uncle Pete. Look what he's got me. He's brought me a new stand for my thing. I did have such trouble with that orange plastic one. This is miles better.
Only a few minutes, it'll go behind that hill, won't it?
Yeah. The sun's just sort of dipped behind that fell to the west with the trees on, and already quite a sudden change in temperature. You can see I've wrapped myself up a little bit. It's not going to be particularly cold, but yeah, quite a change in temperature.
Hang on, I'll try and get the camera around. Forgot to bring my thermometer. Did you bring one?
No, I haven't done either.
Tend to only bring it in winter for the extremes.
Right, well I've not done much talking to camera today, so I'll give you an update, fill in some of the gaps. So today's walk started sort of near Lowborough Bridge in the Loom Gorge, and then we walked the full length of Boredale, which I thought was an absolute delight, especially in the lower reaches. All the classic upland, woodland birds with we saw two cuckoos, really good views of them both as well, fly pass. There is a dwelling in the valley at Low Boredale, which I think I filmed. Very, very remote place. When we got to the head of the valley, that's where we got our water. And then from there we climbed up quite I don't know, it was steep in places, but lots of breaks. We climbed onto Ashstead Fell. And from there, the next bit was Mabbing Crag, and there you've got these like plantations. We got a bit stuck there. We seemed to lose the path. Anyway, we found it again. Up on there, I noticed a lot of windbreak. There were green earstreak butterflies, a few emperor moths flying about as well. Our pitch were just off Castle Fell. Now, we were struggling a bit early. We kept finding somewhere that was sort of okay, and then we thought, go on, we'll just go on a bit further, see if we can find somewhere better. Anyway, where we've landed is really good. I'm really happy with this pitch. I mean, it's a beautiful night outside. The moon's just, half moon's just dipping behind the fell, and the stars are appearing now. A couple of planets, I think Venus and Jupiter. But it's turned 11 o'clock. It's been so nice. We've been outside just chatting away, really. So no, it's just been a lovely evening. I love these sort of nights like this on wild camps. Just really pleasant. The sky over to the west, just lovely golden orange colour. And you could hear the birds singing in the plantations. Cuckoo again. There was a cuckoo singing when it was nearly dark. So I've just checked my watch. It's getting on for 11:30. The night's just flown by. I suppose it does when you're chatting away, doesn't it? So I've got a little bit of beer left, and then I'll probably go to sleep. So I'll speak to you again in the morning. Now, God bless. Good night. Morning folks, it's 7:15. I've been up since about 6 o'clock. Lying for me really. I didn't go to bed well late, I was tired. Obviously I missed the sunrise, Pete didn't in his bivvy, we were up bright and early. I think he said about 4:30 or something. But no, I slept really well. So anyway, we're all packed up now, so we're going to climb to the top of this one up here, and then we're going to rejoin the main ridge, which will follow east, roughly in a direction back to the car. So I'll speak to you again in a bit.
Look at this beautiful day. Strange.
I presume that is Kendall, the greatest of them all. Cross Fell and Little Dun and Great Dun Fells. So we're on the top now of Castle Fell. The view is absolutely spectacular. You can see the Scar Fells, Coniston Fells, Cross Fell, I think Kendall just to southwest, Owgills and the Dales. I was just saying to Uncle Pete, they're not very trodden, these fells. We're on a path now and it's not more than a sheep track really. One thing I'm going to have to do after this walk when I get home is check myself for ticks. I was on a trip to Silverdale, I think last weekend. I went to Gate Barra as a nature reserve. I come home, I had 2 ticks on me. I think it's quite a bad area that. I once did a walk up Ironside Knot. Come on from that, I had 5 on me. Seems to like that. It seems to be quite an area for them. Right, well I'm on my own here. I'm heading up Winfell Beacon. Pete's already bagged it on another trip, so he's going to skirt round me and meet me on the other side. Very impressed with this area. I hardly seen anybody. I mean, everybody would be piling west at lakes. It'd be packed over there. That's not for me. So it's nice to find somewhere new and somewhere quiet. I mean, I say this all the time, and I never fulfill it. But this is an area I'd like to come back to. You could just bimble around and just look for stuff, bird watch, botanise, geologise. My sort of quiet hills these. Look at this little cluster of rowans here. Not natural these, they must have been planted. So we're on the descent now through this scattered woodland. Interesting too, some really old, you see that one there, old alders. And Scotch pines as well, Scots pines. They must have been planted. Willow warblers singing everywhere. I've heard red starts. Red starts, I've seen and heard a few on this trip. It's just a lovely valley this. I'm gonna come back here. I mean, we're into May now, and I always get, I don't know, a bit wistful in May. It's by far my favourite month of the year, but then I think, oh, once it's gone, I've got another 12 months to wait. I know it's a bit glass half empty, that, innit? But I do like May. But when it goes, I miss the May blossom, the May flowers, the cow parsley, bird song tails off as we get into early June. Yeah, I really miss it. Can hear a red start over there. So I'm probably going to sign off at this point. It was great to finally meet up with Uncle Pete. We talked about it for yonks, so to finally meet up. It's been good, it's been good company, got along well. And we seem to like the same sort of areas. We're sort of definitely kindred spirits in terms of like Pennine, Owgill lovers sort of landscapes. If there's anything else to film down here, I'll film it and sort of probably add it on after this, but I'm going to sign off there. So thanks for watching, look after yourselves, and I'll see you next time. I'm just trying to film a beautiful demoiselle. Only the second place I've ever seen them. Missed it, very skittish.